Okay, Mercedes Clk. Well, I think one of the best points about this car is its appearance. Mercedes at the moment shares something in common with BMW, and that's although they've got great cars out, some of the cars are just downright ugly computers, and the same goes for Mercedes. However, this is probably one of the more attractive models, inside and out. Now, the interior of the car is very solid, very stylish. Bit of plastic on the dashboard, which does diminish the essence of a true Mercedes. Steering feels like a sports car steering. Actually, it would say it's stiff, but I would say it's taut, and that's a nice feel to have in a low slung sporty car. These shock absorbers, they feel nice and tight too. If I give the car a bit of a wiggle, it does roll around a little bit, but it feels more of a controlled swell than anything else. It feels like a boat with a big deep keel in stormy waters, so it feels controlled, and it's the sort of car that I would feel confident to do an emergency swerve in on a motorway or somewhere where you're going to have to steer very sharply. It doesn't feel like the car's going to counter-affect your intentions while you're driving. The more I drive this car, the more it generates a sense of well-being and security. Now, the wing mirrors, for some strange reason, are very, very small, and they take a little bit of getting used to, and I wonder why they are so small actually, because the more I drive, the more I realise that it's important to see where you've been just as much as where you're going, especially with the blind spots that occur on every vehicle. The rear view vision, however, is completely different. There's no obstruction there at all, maybe slightly from the headrest, but nothing of any great degree. So I think really they could have put bigger mirrors on the side. You know, I'd rather screw the aerodynamics to be able to see what's going on. I like the centre console, very stylish. Nothing tacky about it at all. It's all laid out in a fashion which would make it very easy to operate while you're driving the car. Nothing confusing. The steering wheel does obstruct the instrument cluster here. Okay, I can move the steering wheel, but that sort of defeats the object. The idea of moving the steering wheel is to find the right driving position. So I think there could be some rearrangement there, but the dials are clear and the dials are precise. Now, this car has got to have one of the best driving positions I've ever experienced. You really do feel low down and in a sporty car. However, I'm 6'2", and I can tell you getting in and out of this car wasn't easy. It wasn't quite as hard as getting into like a Lamborghini or a Porsche, but I can see people having problems getting in and out of this car simply because it's just low, you know. This is the 6-speed manual, and I have to say, every part of this car is complemented by this gearbox. 6-speed, so tight, beautiful. It really complements the car. Also, the engine, even though this is not a fast car and really lacks power as far as I'm concerned, I can't hear a lot of noise. In fact, the only noise I'm listening to right now is the wind and the other cars going past. This is a fantastic parcel. A lot of people will say that Mercedes are overpriced, but I think this is how people should expect more from car manufacturers.